I painted your eyes on the street, looking up at the sky.
We closed the album with I Painted Your Eyes, written by your old bandmate John Seeger. Did John write this for you specifically?
No, John is, through the years, passes along a whole group of tunes that he's been working on at a given time. There have been a number of times where he's had almost an album's worth of stuff and just decided it wasn't the time, or that he didn't have the money to put that forth, or he'd already soured on that group of tunes, or whatever it is. We all now have a stockpile of things that, will come out or won't, or we're not sure. But it was in this group, and it was a song that he had dreamt. He said he had dreamt this song, got up and had sung it into a tape recorder,
including the melody.
I'm not quite sure to what extent, but I think it's pretty much, we'll have to. That's forever a mystery. We can ask John, I guess, but I was so taken with it, and it was such a lovely little feeling. He had a whole group of tunes that were very loving and very, really like vulnerable, and kind of stuff that he doesn't even feel comfortable playing it, I don't think.
Because it's a waltz.
Or something. Yeah, maybe. But, I love this song. And so when I went out with Nick the last time, which is about a year and a half ago, I did a tour. I did a little bit out west, and then we came and did Madison and Chicago. I was doing the song on that trip and really loved it. And loved doing it. And so that was one of the first things I cut when I went into Mike's was just to try a version of it, and we got a version, I think the first day of recording, and I always thought it just had a sense of finality, but it moved along really nice, and I thought it was a really nice way to end the thing.
You've been a huge supporter of John's, even through some difficult times when you were bandmates and in the R&B Cadets, and that was winding down. Is the placement of his tune, I Painted Your Eyes, at last on the album? It's the final statement. Can we construe this as an aesthetic statement that you two, years after the Cadets' brilliant but stormy heyday, basically allies for life?
Well, certainly, but I don't know if it's that dramatic, but I mean it's...
Damn!
But, he's a dear friend, and I really admire him. And he's musically just a font of all kinds of wild stuff that I really respect. And so it's it's typical of so many people we know here that we're off the map, whether we many years we welcome the idea that anywhere you are, you're connected in the internet era, but we're off the map. There's no record business here to speak of. There's nobody there's management that occasionally have tried to work out of here, but no one has the kind of contacts that actually take you into some kind of music business. So there have been any number of people that we know that are very, very talented and that are, eminently worthy of the kind of slavish respect that any number of other people get in the world of music. And I think John is eminently one of them. He's certainly a eccentric live performer, and at times is very offhand about his abilities. But I mean, the catalog of songs is just remarkable.
Which is all that matters.
For
the purpose of this conversation.
And I guess so. All right.
We know and love John, and he's a end of thought.
All right.
So 3 waltzes.
Yeah.
What's next? An album of Brubeck covers? PC sings Sousa marches? One little light on.
Yeah, man.
This isn't what we expected.
I guess I had the idea in there that I kind of wanted to. I realize I've had these 2 trains going down the tracks, and the one train never was documented, and the other train has been, kind of continually going down the tracks. And so I guess I have an idea, and I could continue, revisit this, either stripped down or slightly less stripped down side, at regular junctures as well now. So it's kind of like a first step into like that pool. And I do respect that context, and in these times, it's a wonderful thing to have thoughtful people in a room. it's an actual something to encourage. I still want to encourage a room full of dancing, thoughtful people, but I was energized by doing this. I feel strongly that it was a good thing to kind of readdress sort of things that I'd kind of left on the side.
Sure, and with 3 waltzes, now you have at least 3 dance tunes on the record.
That's right.